Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah, yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked. And I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is blood. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. Hanging by a thread, hung upon all the words you said. Breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is blood. Tired of And don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah, yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack. And now my mind's attacked. And I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. Oh, what's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. And oh, and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Hanging by a thread, hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bedlam Brigade. I am your Dungeon Master, Draconius, the level 1 DM, and I will introduce you to our party, starting from left to right. First, Valen.
I am Valen, the Deep Gnome.
Deep Gnome Cleric. Next one, AB.
I'm Kieran the Elf Wizard.
Okay, Paraffear.
I am Paraffear, the High Elf Monk.
All right, Neku.
I am Magnus.
All right, Magnus, the Arcane Archer. And our new player, who is replacing our previous paladin, is Nadar.
Yep. Yep. Hey there. I am playing Nadar. Nadar. Well, I pronounce it Nadar, but you can
Oh,
pronounce it.
Nadar. Okay.
But yeah, I am playing Nadar Norixis, a Oath of Conquest Paladin, Red Dragonborn. Can't forget that, Red Dragonborn.
All right. So where we last left off, you guys spent 2 sessions ago, you killed a resurrected primordial tree titan. That was actually the city center of the druid city of Phaedaya. When you came upon the titan, it already taken a massive amount of damage from the inhabitants of Phaedaya, and you guys came upon it, and you guys were able to fell it, and you had to kill it in 5 parts, one part of the titan at a time. And after you felled it, you guys helped resurrect as many members, citizens of Phaedaya as you could, and you spent the last month helping the druids of Phaedaya rebuild Phaedaya. And in return, they gave you a entire city lair of the tree of Phaedaya. And you were also made acquainted with the mages of Dominus Ildau, who are direct allies of the Druids of Phaedaya. And because of your services to Phaedaya, the mages of Dominus Ildau granted one of your members, Kyrian, 50,000 gold worth of spells to choose as he saw fit. So, and you are, and also the mages of Phaedaya. One thing that you need. So one thing that you guys have found out is who has the war portal to help you with your devil problem. Well, with your devil invasion in the city of Alborn. You found out who has the war portal, which you could possibly summon a angelic army. But you're going to need a celestial seal for that world portal, and you were told it was in a labyrinth in the ice wastes to the north. And to help you with your endeavor, you were each given a disposable key that will open one single door within the labyrinth. So, as you guys are making your preparations in Phaedaya, what would you guys like to do?
So I'm guessing Nadar is like right here with them, or
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first thing he's doing is he's going shopping. Now,
Okay,
first
so Phaedaya, even though it's been a month in, they are still in the rebuilding phase. And as druids, what they have is limited, just by their very nature.
Fair enough. Well, can I get my?
What are some things that are you looking to get?
I've got a couple of things here. Obviously, a couple of potions of cold resistance. That's probably going to be on the cheapest side, I imagine.
Yeah. That's probably I believe those are 80 gold each.
80 gold each.
So that is something that you can get here.
All right, that's fair enough. Just let me correct that. That's 80 gold each. All right, and I'll do the recalculating for that later. Also, how about enchanting and coding weapons? I imagine that's more of a I need to go to an actual city to do that. But can I at least enchant a weapon?
Let me see.
Is he asking Rand about this in front of Valen?
Well, this is more of a player and DM thing.
Yeah. So, you won't be able to
bottles of magic water.
Oh yeah, you can. With your current knowledge of it, you can do basic enchanting with that. Kieran could possibly help you out with that.
I'd need money.
Okay, basic enchanting, so like a +1.
No,
I
I'm
could
like
do. Yeah.
so with what they have is this is a certain amount of this magical liquid substance that is just pure magic. Anything that you put into it gains the magic property.
Let me give you an example. I wrapped some bandages around my warhammer and set the bandages on fire and then doused it, and now it never goes out. Now that it's always on fire.
Huh.
I had a quarterstaff. I dipped it in. Now it does magic damage.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that has a time limit.
Nope.
No.
No. All right. Well, that's some money cut right across that.
Yeah,
of
but
course
the thing is, I mean, if you're just putting it in, it's just base magic property.
Yeah.
base. So
So
no extra,
you want
no extra damage.
You're limited by your creativity, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Limited by creativity. Sorry, I'm holding you up.
All right.
So, okay, hypothetically, if I get this magic water for my greatsword, and that's the important bit here, I want my greatsword enchanted. If I use a spell on it, like something that does a certain amount of damage, will that just be permanent, or?
It depends. It is a DM call.
All right. Well, okay. Well, I'll give you the example I'm thinking of. So pour it on my greatsword, and then light up Wrathful Smite.
What kind of damage does it do?
Psychic damage.
Okay. Is that something? Is that something that you do?
It's a paladin ability. They get to smite.
Yeah, I know, but no, I'm just asking you.
But is that something? Is that
you could
something I
try.
do? Well,
Do you wanna try?
I suppose the better question is, would Nadar think of doing that? Well, okay, you know what? Let's roleplay this out. He's obviously mask. He's got his mask off, and just so that the party can see his face, and it's just hanging off of his belt. And he's currently just counting, like, he's trying to figure out how much money he would need to enchant one of his weapons and put a coat of a special substance on the other.
Valen is going to walk up with his flaming hammer on her back and say, "What's wrong?"
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Oh goodness. Let's see here. Well, I'm trying to make sure I've got enough money to do a couple of things I need to do because, I mean, my equipment is relatively mundane, especially compared to yours, I have to say. But, well, you see, I was thinking of enchanting my greatsword. Well, I mean, if these druids could provide that, and if next major city I suppose we get into, I was thinking of maybe also coating my mason adamantine, but I'm not entirely sure how far out we are on that one.
Well, if you want just a simple enchantment, I have some magic water. And Valen thumbs towards his hammer and says, "You coat it in something and then pour it on. It makes it permanent."
Do you know if that and Nadar thinks of this and he says, do you know if that works with spells that cause particular kinds of damage, I suppose? Does that work as well?
I don't know, but it's possible.
Well, he stands up straight and says, "Well, if you are willing to offer, may I please have some of this water?"
Alright, so I'm gonna give him one of my bottles of magic water, leaving me with one left. And while we're in the town, I also want to buy I'll buy 3 more bottles, just empty bottles.
Okay.
They're 2 GP each.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nadar, as you're given up all this stuff, it's actually much thicker than like water. And you see it being called magic water is more of a simplistic term than what you're given. It has a very deep blue look to it, and as you look into it, there are like little tiny like starlight lights that go in and out of vision.
And it's very viscous too. You said
It's very
right?
big. Yeah, and as you move it around the bottle, it's like a deep ocean blue look. And like I said, with the little starlight sparkles going in and out, and yeah, and it has a very elongated slosh to it.
Huh. Well, all right then. And he pulls out his greatsword and he says, "Well, and make sure to lay out a bit of protection wherever he's doing this, so that it doesn't dribble all over the place."
Okay.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. He pops the cork and he starts pouring it along his greatsword.
Okay.
And after the blade is covered on both sides, he uses. Hang on, let me pull it up for you. So you can just read it. He uses Wrathful Smite on it.
Okay. Okay. So next time you hit with the medium weapon attack, music fire damage, additionally the target, or be frightened of you until the spell ends. So
The extra effect, I imagine, wouldn't apply. It's just the psychic damage I'm looking for.
right. So let me see. So I would say, okay. So it will. It will now deal a additional 1d4 psychic damage, and it will require attunement.
And it will require attunement?
Yes.
All right, well, that's fair enough.
Yeah, because that's the price of getting something quick and easy.
That's fair. But it'll do in a pinch, and I'm not planning on getting another magic weapon anytime soon. Well, magical item anytime soon. So
Right.
I'll deal with that as it comes.
All right. Okay.
All right. Thank you. And
No
after
problem.
he's done, he looks to Valen and he says, "There we go. Thank you very much for that."
No problem.
He puts his sword away and he goes to take care of purchasing potions of cold resistance.
Okay.
And
yep.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So they cost 80 gold each according to the handout.
Or two. Take
Okay.
80. Take 80. All right. There we go.
All right. So, what else would you guys like to do while you're here in Payday before you guys take off to wherever it is that you guys want to go?
I guess we're done.
I'm still working on spells.
Okay. So
actually,
choosing spells.
Actually, just one final question. Actually,
Go ahead.
it's a druid village, so it's a druid town, so they probably don't have it. But there's no smithy or anything nearby that can coat weapons in like silver or adamantine, is there?
You have a smithy.
Okay. Can I get her to do it?
You can ask her.
I'm the forge domain.
Right. He looks to Valen and he says, Valena, I'm terribly sorry, but I require your assistance again.
Yeah.
This is kind of embarrassing. He pulls out his mace and he says, "Could you perhaps coat this in adamantine?"
I'm not sure. Can I track?
Do you have adamantine? That's the question.
I do not.
So.
But I have fabricate.
Does fabricate allow you to do that?
It has to be a raw material that can be converted into that.
Well, yeah.
So, okay. So you convert raw material of the same material. Yeah, so it'll be the same material. So this is a druid city. They're not very big on the mining.
What about the primordial tree sap?
That is so the primordial tree sap can be used to substitute for any spell component.
It is a spell component, isn't it?
No, but you need the same material. So you can turn tree sap into tree sap.
Okay. Alright, Valen's gonna glance to the blade and say, I would need adamantium.
Alright, fair enough. Terribly sorry to inconvenience you about this.
Like, I can't do it with my channel divinity either because that's only for up to 100 gold.
Fair enough. Oh well, it was worth asking at least. And he puts away the mace and says, "Well, I believe I'm done for the moment."
Alright. Anything else anyone needs to do? Alright, I guess we're good.
Okay. So at this point, as you guys are now, and we're doing a little bit of retcon because I got you guys at Elril last session, but it was pretty quick. So we're gonna retcon you back at Feodaya. So you guys get to choose where do you want to go from here before you go to the labyrinth. Eventually, you will want to go through Elril, but it's up to you. And you got your ship that is still in Scragg's Inn. Fishing at the moment.
What are we doing right now?
Figuring out which way you want to go.
Okay,
if you guys want to go straight to Elril, or if you guys want to go somewhere else and then go to Elril.
First off, I want to cast Legend Lore.
Okay.
On this, what's it called? The Labyrinth of Laura. To gain more information about it.
Okay. It is okay. So what you find that it houses many of the artifacts used by the great warriors of the Dawn War. And it was specifically built and placed in the ice waste so that it would be very difficult to get to, and there are many doors to get to anything. There may be 2 or more doors in the way to get to any one specific thing, and it houses very, very powerful magic items.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
How much would it be to hire a lock picker?
So that's something you have to find out.
Actually, hold on.
That's what I'm trying to find out, though. That's why I asked.
Well, because you're in Feodaya.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So you have 2 places you can look. Scragg's End or Elril. That's
I don't believe that we have to do that. There's a certain spell that I picked up that has that capability.
Okay.
Okay. So, your ship. What do you want your ship to do?
I believe we said just make money.
Yeah, that was your last order about a month ago.
Sure.
Continue making money.
Okay. I mean, because Errol is
I mean, Elril is within boat distance We could take boat.
How about this? We can tell it to pick. We can tell it to pick us up in this little cove here, and then boat the rest of the way to Elrum.
That actually might be a good idea. Yeah.
The only problem I have with, I mean, I guess, never mind. I was gonna say the only problem I have with that is how are they gonna get the Godhead to my boat if they don't know where my boat is? But I guess within the month, I assume it's probably already been there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's one thing that I forgot to include, which I'm glad I now remember. Now I have to hope I can find him. Now, where is he? I hope I have him here. I will be very sad if I can't. There he is. There he is. Okay. So, one of the people that you have helped bring back to life comes to greet you in Feodaya on your level, and he meets you at the bar. He says, "Well, hello there. So tell me, where are you guys heading?"
Oh.
Elrum, wasn't
I'll
it?
leave this one to you all. I need to go and work on my spells, and I'm going to leave.
So
You
tell me, what is your guys' current plan?
Is the city Elrol that we're going to? I'm
I think
asking
that
out of
was it, yeah.
character.
It is.
Okay, thank you. Elrol.
Well, look. Now, you guys are out of the war portal, right?
Probably.
Well, look. I know that you have some business that you wish to do with it, but I need it back.
Why?
Because it was mine in the first place. I am the emissary of Illustrate, and I'm bringing my people back to the surface, and I need it for my people.
I'm just gonna insight check that.
Okay.
Is this Garfield?
Yeah, this is Garfield.
Okay.
Okay. He seems pretty honest.
Sure.
And one other thing, we have to kill those dastardly people that killed all my friends and stole the portal.
Well, do you have any idea where they might be?
Kyrian would know.
I'm not there.
Yep.
Well, he is currently.
He's like, I can tell you all their names. I know who they are.
That
Okay.
is a surprisingly good memory.
Well, you know, when a group of people kill all your friends and kill you and trap your soul in a staff, you know, you tend to hold a grudge.
Oh, I could understand that. Yes, I most certainly could. I mean, I probably would be rather cranky about that myself.
Well, I'm glad you understand.
Hey, Drac.
Yes.
Can I, what's it? For 1,000 gold of the magic gold, can I get a, a focus worth 1,000 gold pieces?
A spell focus?
Yeah.
Something you could... Let me see.
Actually, I have the money for it.
Yeah.
I'll buy
So,
it.
yeah, it is the money. It's just its current availability. You could probably get that here.
I will do that.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can probably get that here.
Valen's gonna speak up and say, can't really talk and make certainties because I'm not the one in charge. But once we're done with the portal, we can probably give it back to you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Gotta rebuild everything those dastardly people did to me and my people. And
Yeah,
I
that
let them
sucks.
in. I was kind to them. I brought them in, treated them like family. And this is how they repaid me.
Well, and Nadar kind of clears his voice a little bit. I apologize, Garfield. I hate to interject like this, but may I share my own thoughts regarding that?
Sure.
Well, perhaps. Well, just don't take my word as gospel here. But I'm just giving my opinion, of course. But perhaps that was the problem. Perhaps they saw weakness, and, well, they saw fit to deal with you. I am not justifying what they did in any way whatsoever. I'm just merely saying that, well, you have to show strength. And perhaps you were a bit too courteous.
He actually stiffens up a bit. He says, "You're probably right."
Magnus.
But yeah, please don't take my words as gospel. Like I said, I'm just merely telling you what I believe.
No,
Magnus.
you don't.
What's up?
Yeah, you don't understand. You see, me and my friends, we used to be criminals. We used to be a band of criminals, and we went throughout all the cities and just doing what we want. And then I found a Lystray, and I took it upon myself to show my friends the light. And in my efforts to do that, I blinded myself.
It is unfortunate. You had good intentions. You can at least find comfort in that.
Magnus.
Hmm?
This guy seems on the level. Does want to get his people free. What do you think of it? You cut out. Deku?
I can respect that.
You, doing alright?
Yeah, just a little still waking up, I guess.
You need another sandwich?
I think I had my fill today.
Okay. Valan hands the never-ending alcohol bottle to Magnus. Well, it does end, but you know what I mean.
Right. Okay. So, doing that. So, one thing I do got to find, I hope I can find it. I'm not sure if I can. But anyways, okay. So, you guys are going to meet up your boat midway?
Yeah, that seems to be the plan.
Okay. So, actually, and you are going to also, where is he at? Oh yeah. So as you guys are getting ready, Carrion, Carrion, you get a visit from your brother. Says, "Hey brother, so I hear you guys are heading out."
Yes, we're going to meet up with a boat of ours. Would you like to come? I think we can afford to bring you along.
Sure, yeah, I can help guide you way to the coast and help smooth introductions to you in Elril. So let me see. I want to try and smooth things over for the non Elven kind of in the group. Hopefully won't go too bad.
It should be fine. You are quite charismatic. I would like it though if you could hook me up with a good library in Elril.
Oh, I can see what I can do, bro. Let me see. So we're gonna be traveling through a forest. So yeah, hopefully there won't be a blood war on the way. It is that season, but we'll see.
All right. Yes, that sounds good.
Okay.
Before we leave, I am going to go to the leader of Feodaya and tell him that we're leaving.
Okay.
But if he wants, we can leave our troop here. And I would prefer it if we could leave our troop of soldiers here.
Thing is, there is still plenty more to be done, so you can actually have them stay here and.
Okay, perfect. Anybody disagree with that?
No.
Okay.
I think it's a done deal.
Okay. So.
I mean, I'm still new, so I'm still getting a feel of everything. So yeah.
All right.
You're good.
So for your retainers, do you want any of them to come along, or do you want them to stay here and help out?
Calamir's a sailor, right?
Yep.
More boat boys.
I'll bring him along.
Well, he isn't yours. Oh, Calamir. Oh, no, sorry. I was thinking sorry, I was thinking the wrong guy.
You're good.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, you can bring him along.
Okay, perfect. But then before we leave, Perifer, could I talk with you for a minute? There's something I need to try.
Okay. Perifer follows hesitantly.
Once we get to my study. Alright, just take a seat over there in that chair.
Perifer will sit down.
Now, I'm going to cast Modify Memory on Perifer.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, hold on, let me... Oh, perfect. I'm going to force him to take the 4.
God damn
on a
it.
saving throw.
Okay. So what 10 minutes of time do you want to change?
I want to change, I want to make this morning, he was out lost in the forest, and then eventually made his way back, but it was very treacherous and hard. Essentially replacing breakfast for that little...
A trek in the woods.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have new memories of getting lost in the woods this morning.
And do I notice him casting a spell, or is it just like a thing?
It's how I think I would also remove me casting Modify Memory from his memory.
So I'm just sitting down waiting for something to happen. So are you actually going to do something? Look, I'm really tired after my trek in the woods this morning. I would like to take a nap.
You can go take your nap now. I think it worked.
Wasting my time, and then Perifer would go take a nap. He's so tired from that trek in the woods.
Yeah.
After he leaves, I'm just gonna go and write in my book next to the incantation that worked, success.
All right. So I am trying to find Garfield's character sheet, and it's pissing me off because I don't know where it is. I got so many goddamn tabs. So it's very hard for me to find. Anyways, well, I'll keep working on that as we're going.
When I know that we're getting ready to leave, I'm gonna approach Johan off to the side and speak to him.
Well, yes, my lady. How may I help you?
I have a task
You
only you
need
can
someone
complete.
powerful to escort you through the dangerous woods.
I have a task only the great Johan can complete.
Oh, then I am the great Johan that you need.
I need you to go downstairs and take the path back to the other town and see if they have, this is very important, if they have a pair of scissors. It can only be from that town.
Okay, he's not bright, but
We're paying him.
What is this persuasion?
so yeah, you're gonna need a persuasion check versus his insight.
Okay, and yeah.
He's getting a +3 because he's not proficient in it. He's like, I will take on this task, my lady. And don't worry, when you get back, you will have your scissors. I promise you that.
Ron places a hand on Johan's shoulder and says, and actually smiles and says, I knew I could count on you.
And you will not be disappointed. I will take on this quest.
And that's all I do. I'm ready to go.
I am so sad he's not coming.
That was perfect.
We got rid of him.
Literally sends this guy on a goose chase for months.
I was really half expecting you to be like, I need you to go get blinker fluid.
Mine as well.
I thought you were gonna have him like harass me for the entire trip.
I would like that.
All right, well, you know what? I gotta hand it to you. You know, you'd pull that one off good.
Not 20.
Nat 20.
He had no chance against it.
I'm so glad that was a nat 20. That was nothing else.
We could all roll nat ones for the rest of this session, and I'd be happy.
I'd rather not.
Well,
I said I'd be happy. I don't care what y'all think.
Well, so good to know where your priorities are.
Hey, Parafuhr is a good person.
Fair enough. Anyway, well, shall we get going?
Okay, so Calamir is coming. How about your retainer, Parafuhr? Is he coming?
I don't even know if he's only paid for like the next week. And I don't have the money to pay him again, so I guess I'll just leave him here. I'll be like,
are you? Well, I mean, other people in your group have money.
Yeah, money.
Parafuhr doesn't ask for handouts. He's too prideful.
I'll earn it on my own time.
It's literally his flaw. My pride will probably lead to my destruction. So I guess Darren's gonna chill here, and then when he realizes, you know what? Can I just pay him to live here? Like, is that considered payment? Like, hey, here's a house you can use indefinitely.
Maybe not indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
Indefinitely, I guess.
Definitely now, apparently.
Indefinitely.
Okay, so what do you want him to do?
I mean, I want him to just stay here. I don't think we need to take him with. But I also don't want to lose him as a companion because I ran out of money.
Well, okay, so I'm like, okay, so you do need to pay them.
Yeah.
So you need to either suck it up and ask someone for some money, or tell them they can go on their way.
I mean, we can always message him with sending, right?
Oh, that's right. I need to cast sending.
Okay. I'm gonna tell him, like, hey, just chill here for the rest of your payment and guard the town best you can. And when your job is done, you're free to leave. And if we need you again, you'll know.
All right. I mean, that's your choice, but I can't guarantee that me and my crew will be available. So.
Oh, I understand. I remember last time this happened.
Okay. All right. Well, look, and he comes up to you and shakes your hand. He's like, "Yeah, well, look, I would appreciate the opportunity to have done some good here."
I return the handshake. You're very welcome, and thank you for your help.
Oh, no problem. All right. Well, I hope you and the rest of you, good journey. Wherever you guys
Same
go.
to you.
All right. Okay. So him and his units are no longer in your service.
On one of the days, can I just summon a water elemental to clean up to like mop the floor of the house?
It's wood. You don't want it to warp.
It'll be fine. It's magic wood. And it's magic water.
Yeah, that's something you can do.
I'll do that.
Okay. So you guys do that? Yeah.
Well, I think it's best we be on our way. I shall contact our ship. If anybody has any further business to do, I recommend we do it with ultimate haste.
Oh goodness, no! I've got my shopping out of the way. No need to worry about me.
All right. Well, I will contact the ship to meet us at the chosen location. Let's just hope their navigator isn't blind.
I really hope they don't break my boat.
Okay, so so you head off. Copy. So you guys head off. So he is gone. So Neldrick, is he coming along?
Who gets to choose?
Actually, technically, I would say, how do you say your name?
Oh, my name?
Yeah.
The character's name is Nadar, but yeah.
Yeah.
Nadar.
Okay, Nadar. You get to choose if Neldrick comes. So Neldrick, he is a unique bard. He is a storyteller. He is capable of turning himself or others into temporary storybook characters. They get they gain all the stats except hit points until the start of their next turn. But thing is, on the turn that they're turned into that character, they get to expend a full turn.
Huh. All right, so it's basically sort of like having a portable polymorph spell, in a way.
It's a very temporary polymorph spell.
Okay, fair enough.
Except and also you don't get the hit points.
Well, I mean that's gonna be no issue for me if it works on me. So you know.
Yeah.
I guess the question to be asked, like out of game for all the players, like how useful has he been to you guys?
Moderately useful.
He's been our translator.
Okay, well,
yeah, you guys don't have anyone that can speak to these guys.
I can cast tongues on myself, but
what
he's
do
more useful.
These guys, I'm guessing, speak Elvish, right?
Sylvan.
Sylvan, yeah.
They speak Sylvan, Druidic, and Deep Speech because they are allies with the mages of Dominus Ildau, and that's their language.
Yeah, I'm SOL on that one. I only know Common, Draconic, Gnomish, and Walk. So, for translating purposes and for the fact that he's a bard, so I'd say, Nadar, he's contemplating this for a bit, and he's thinking. Sorry, what was his name again?
Neldrick. Hello there.
Yeah, he talks like that. He's really cool.
Oh goodness. Meldrick. Sorry, out of character. It's Meldrick, right?
Neldrick.
Meldrick. Okay, got
it.
Meldrick.
As in nail.
Oh, Neldrick. Okay, got it. Thank you.
No problem.
He says, and he says, "Oh, yes, Neldrick.
Yes.
Are you still? Well, how are you still feeling with traveling with us for a little bit longer?"
So, and as you look at Neldrick, he is a half cloud giant. He is this big, rotund of a character, and he has a big gaping walk when he walks. But he has a very friendly face to him, and he looks at you. Oh, I'm always interested in exploring a new story.
Well, and
he has a deep blue skin, and he has these piercing fluorescent blue eyes, and when he looks at you, you're not sure if he's looking at you or through you or something behind you.
This is the Conquest Paladin too, goodness. But yeah, how tall is he? Like 7 feet, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah,
over 7.
7'5".
Way taller than Nadar. But yeah, he says, "Well, would you care to accompany us a bit longer then?"
Oh, absolutely. I'm always interested in learning the new story.
Very well then. Shall we get going then?
All right. Lead the way, young sir. With your
Just-
valiant sword and mace.
Goodness. Just Nadar is fine. No need for such formalities.
All right, young Nadar. You will soon be story of legends.
Well, that's the idea, hopefully.
All right. So actually, and Kyrion's brother, he will actually guide you to the coast. Yeah, he'll guide you to the coast, and he will meet you up with your boat. And
no blood war.
no, well, actually, go ahead. Whoever's leading, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so whoever actually he can lead, so he's guiding you. So go ahead, Kyrian, roll a d12 5 times.
Can I important roll 2 of them?
Sure.
I'm not going to use the 5.
Well, hold on, it's a d12, so you can't use.
Oh, d12. I thought you said d20.
No, it's a
All
d12.
right. 5 of them?
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so on the second day. So okay, let me go ahead and.
That's all it took. 2 days.
2 days. So as you guys are heading your way out, your brother says, hold on a moment. 1 second. And let me see. So whoever's proficient in perception, give me a perception check.
Actually, funny enough,
Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay.
he isn't. I thought
Whoops.
Sorry, I thought it was proficient in perception. It's actually insight. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So as you guys are going through the jungle, Kieran and your brother holds his hand. He's like, hold on. He's like, wait a second, hold on. Parafear, Avi, you start to hear little clanging rattles like all around you. Nothing big. Like it's like dozens and dozens of like tiny little bells or something. Parafear, you hear the same thing, but you see all the trees just start to shake and shimmer.
I'm gonna lean over to Kyrian. I'm gonna point at the trees and go, "Are the trees dancing?"
And as you guys are going through the forest, and when he tells you to stop, there's like a clearing. There's a partial clearing in the forest where you guys start, and then at a point you start to see little creatures start to form battle lines on both sides of you. You see squirrels, mice. You see raccoons. They all have weapons and armor and staves and bows.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
This is peculiar.
Kyrian was like pulling out his sword that he got, and then he sees this and slowly sheathes it back. Let's see what happens.
And you start to see them pull in, start to form battle ranks, and you see, and your brother says, "All right, don't do anything, don't move." It's like, do not get involved, whatever you do.
I want to get involved. I'm not going to lie.
So as you see, and he says, "This is the blood war between the red coats and the gray coats."
Holy crap! There's so many.
The squirrel is buff.
So, and you see all these creatures form up battle lines, and then at one moment you hear a high squeal of a charge. It doesn't say charge, but it's something that you interpret to be so.
I'm going to cast tongues on myself because I want to understand the commands they're giving out.
Okay, so tongues, I do not believe work.
Really?
Because,
any spoken language it hears.
Yeah, that's right.
Animals don't speak a language.
Yeah. So at this point, all of these creatures start to charge each other, and they all start to charge each other. And you see a big not big, but you see like one muscular squirrel like fly off a tree and land on Neldrick, and another squirrel will actually jump off the tree on the other side, and they will begin to do combat right on top of Neldrick. And you see mice with bows and arrows, and they start to shoot at each other. And the war is actually going about all around you, and they just seem to be ignoring you guys. You guys are just props for them to do their fighting. So as this is going on, is there anything you guys want to do?
Yeah, Nadar is just staying perfectly still as he's just watching this.
Okay, so as you guys are staying perfectly still, Johan's not there. So as you guys are laying there perfectly still, there are flights of tiny little arrows going past you. Let me see. I'd like for all of you to roll a d12.
All right, here we go. D12.
Yep. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Magnus and Valen, you both take 1 point of damage as tiny little arrow as one tiny little arrow goes into your shoulder, Valen, and one tiny arrow goes into your nose, Magnus. And as that happens, one of the mice actually leaps off a tree and jumps towards Valen and clings onto that arrow and pulls himself up and onto Valen's shoulder and continues the fight. And you see raccoons slinging miniature version of spells at each other. And this fight goes on for several hours. And before many of them, and you see many of them die just left and right, and many of them are fight on top of you, and they kill each other, and they die, and they're thrown from you as if you were a mountain, and on you, Carrion, there two mice fight. And one stabs the other in the chest and kicks him off your shoulder.
I really want to. I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay, so as you cast invisibility, there are some flying squirrels that actually fly and they run into you.
No, stop! Get. I'm like trying to push them off of me as they climb on top of me.
Nadar is actually shaking a little bit. And he says, "My nose itches."
Periphery's gonna slowly reach over and scratch Nadar's nose for him. Very slowly.
And actually, they're using Neldrick as their main prop of war.
Oh,
he's a big boy.
Yeah, and you see that there are about a dozen creatures on top of him, fighting each other.
Because why wouldn't they?
And you notice that these creatures have like a vicious look in their face, look like pure hatred towards each other.
Periphery's gonna lean over to Kieran's brother and be like, "What the hell is going on here? What the fuck?"
He's like, we just have to sit this out. We just have to let them be. We don't want to antagonize them, and because if we do, they'll all turn on us.
It's been 4 hours.
Yes, I know.
Why are they even fighting?
Feel free to piss anytime you like.
Do you think that a T-Rex would disrupt this?
Well, that's something. Maybe.
Definitely.
Look, we need to get through this eventually. Either we wait it out and we hold it, or, well, my armor gets a bit more rusty.
Kieran, turn me into a T-Rex.
Alright, I hope this works. And I'm gonna cast Polymorph on
Okay.
on Parafear and turn him into a T-Rex.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make a save. I let it happen.
Okay, you're gonna let this happen. All right. Let me get to the bestiary then.
CR8, like
Okay.
130 HP. Have fun, little squirrels.
Okay.
So how many do I
so
step on just by
suddenly-
becoming a T-Rex?
So suddenly, Parafear is now a T-Rex. Controlled by, actually, so, T-Rex. Okay, well, yeah, so as Kieran turns you into a T-Rex, what do you do?
So at this point, I have the mind of a T-Rex as well, right?
You have Primal Rage.
Alright. I'm just gonna start eating.
Okay.
I'm just consuming squirrels.
Okay, so I would like for you to make an intimidation check with advantage.
Where do I roll for that, for the T-Rex? Where's the T-Rex character sheet?
Oh, I'll do it. 1 second. I'll just.
While he's doing that, Kieran's just like, alright, now just scream at them. As he begins eating them. No.
Oh my god.
Not
I
getting
am
better
the
than
T-Rex
that.
of terror.
Okay, so Parafear, Parafear, he just gets tired of this shit. He's tired of seeing these squirrels, raccoons, mice, and porcupines fight each other to the death. So he says, "Carrie, turn me into a T-Rex." And Parafear, as a T-Rex, begins to just begins to chomp down and eat as many of these creatures as he can, and intimidates the hell out of them. They all look at this giant beast in total fear, and both sides flee.
Well, I'll say that was successful.
Are
I
there
could learn a
any animals that are all the other animals dead, or is there any near death or anything?
They're all inside of me.
Make a medicine check.
Okay.
Okay. You do find there's one wounded squirrel that's like trying to leave.
I'm gonna pick him up and just cast a first level cure wounds on him.
Okay.
I'm still a T-Rex, right?
Yeah, you're still a T-Rex.
I'm just rampaging around, eating corpses.
And now, yell twice when you want to leave the, oh, you can't understand me.
I'm a T-Rex. I have
So,
a T-Rex.
So yeah, Drac, I cast first level healing cure wounds on
Okay,
him.
and as you do that, the mouse jumps into one of your pockets, trying to hide from the T-Rex.
I'm gonna drop the spell.
Okay, so you got the spell. You successfully temporarily stop the blood war between the red coats and the gray coats.
Parafear just appears where the T-Rex was. He's sitting on the ground and he leans back. Oh, I'm so full.
he has like a dead mouse in his mouth.
And yeah, there's a
Actually-
mouse tail sticking out of my mouth. I just slurp it up.
Actually, I need you to make a con save.
Oh shit.
Okay, you see that his stomach is huge. He looks like he's half pregnant.
Oh, not good.
And it's like, and it isn't like, like one of those, round belly pregnancies. It's like
Like triplets?
no, it's like, it's like 1,000 fist pregnancy.
Oh. Well, yeah, I did eat them armor and all. Wow.
Do you want to go back to a T-Rex for just a moment to let that digest, or?
He's leaning. He's just laying down. He can't speak. He's so full.
What is something that poops? What is?
The dog just like slowly looks towards him, and he's like, "Is that a trick question?"
You're right. I should fix this. I'm gonna turn him into.
Haven't you read the book?
I'm gonna turn him
Everyone
into.
moves.
Can I turn him into a mammoth?
Yeah, you turn him into a mammoth.
I'll turn him into a mammoth so that he
Okay.
doesn't have primal anger.
Okay. So you are now a mammoth and your stomach feels a lot bigger.
Well, at this point, I'm very docile.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how like the camels, how they like lay on their knees? I don't know if elephants do that, but I'm gonna assume they do, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Does anybody know how to make a? Why am I asking this? All right.
All right,
I
brother.
mean-
Good job. Yeah, you dispersed this. Good job. Proud of you.
I mean, Nadar slowly raises his hand a little bit and he says, "I think I might be able to help, but it's a very big long shot."
Please, anything will help. I can do that one more time until he's
You just hear,
Well, the whole idea is, well, to have it digested and come out, right?
What are you thinking?
Let's wait probably about half an hour, and then I'll show you what I have in mind.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. So you guys wait about a half hour.
So, was the squirrel I had gray or red?
Gray.
Okay, so I'll take him over to where all the gray gray furs ran off, and I'll pull him out of the pocket and place him down.
Okay. So yeah. So as soon as you place him down, he takes his bow, puts it on his shoulder, and runs off.
did we just choose a side in this war? Because I
Aiden,
was eating indiscriminately.
One night we're gonna have like a completely black covered mouse in like a little suit.
Remember Ice Age 2 when Sid gets kidnapped by the smaller sloths?
Yep.
That to us.
Well, yeah. So wait for half an hour for that stuff to digest, kind of. And I'm guessing he's still in his mammoth form at this point. Even though,
It's an hour long.
all right. And Nadar sighs, and he spreads his legs apart a little bit, and he's got his confident stride on, and he takes his mask, puts it on, and pulls up the hood of his cloak of protection, and he goes face to face with the transformed man, and he does this.
Oh.
Are you trying to scare the shit out of me?
Okay.
Yep, I am
That's so
trying
good.
to make him shit himself with fear. Yes.
Oh. Okay. So I would like for. So this is going to be. Okay. So let me see. So this is going to be a spellcasting ability check versus his con save as a mammoth.
As a mammoth, that would be a +5.
Oh no. Wait. What did I roll? Wait, I haven't rolled for today because this is a different day. Ah, crap.
Okay. So you rolled.
That is my con roll.
Okay, that's your con roll. So I need a spellcasting ability check from Nadar.
All right.
Is it-
which is pretty much casting a ranged spell attack or a touch spell attack.
All
Wouldn't
right,
it be
so
a spell save DC?
so D20. So it's D20 plus my spell modifier, right?
Yeah.
All right, D20 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I don't make it.
Okay, so he doesn't quite shoot himself. He has mammoths have a very long intestinal chain.
The mammoth is just staring at you, pitch black eyes.
All right.
Mammoth fears no man.
Valen is going to start walking up. He's going to unsheath his hammer, unwrap the actually, yeah, I'll leave that on. And he's going to bring his hammer up and then just say, and then make a motion of rolling over.
You're telling the mammoth to roll over?
Yes.
I assume that'd probably be an intelligence check to see if I understand what you're saying.
You're not
Mammoth
a mammoth, you keep your intelligence.
No, he doesn't. I'm gonna force him to take a 14.
I'm literally a mammoth. That would be a 10 then, if it's an intelligence check.
Okay.
10's pretty good.
10's pretty good.
Alright, I'm gonna roll over hesitantly.
Okay.
Alright, now just to confirm, if he takes any damage, it fades?
No, he has mammoth equal HP.
Okay, so he has about 100
you have to
HP.
hit me for 126 points of damage for me to turn back into normal elf.
Alright, I'm going to put my shield down, hold my warhammer with two hands, and smack it right into that belly.
Oh!
Oh dear.
I'm not sure if you're helping him.
That just hurts.
The idea is to make him throw up.
Okay, you want to make him throw. Well, thing is, his stomach is perfectly fine now. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm a mammoth.
Yeah, he's
Should have done that to me while I was pregnant. Although I think that would probably still work. You're hitting me with a warhammer.
Yeah, warhammers are no joke, man.
Yeah, that's a big ass hammer.
Okay, con save versus attack roll.
So 17?
Ooh, not a good con save.
8, 17. Okay, so you managed to make him barf up most of the armored.
So you just see swords flying out of his trunk.
Now, I could try turning him into a small thing and see if it just bursts from him.
I don't like the sound.
Then he reverts back to his normal form.
Let's
Alright.
not. Let's not.
Alright, at this point I've puked up most of the armor, turned me back into me, before this mammoth decides to get mad for getting hit in the stomach with a warhammer.
All I hear is from like a mammoth trying to communicate.
Oh, and I'm not saying that. At this point the mammoth is mad. I'm saying that out of character.
Valen reaches for his shield and is gonna blob it back on.
Do you think that was enough?
Mammoth rolls over, glares at Valen, and poofs into Perifere. Thank you.
No
All right.
He
problem.
points at his stomach. Look, there's a dagger right there.
I say we should continue and hopefully find a way to pass your kidney stones.
Kidney daggers. Can I roll investigation for any loot from the small mice?
Sure.
You ate them all.
I didn't eat all of them. I just ate most of them.
I mean, thing is, there are lots of dead animals on the field.
Yeah, I just ate a lot of them. Most of the ones I ate were living.
Okay, so you do find if you find about 20 suits of squirrel armor.
Okay.
You find small spell casting focus staves. Very like it's more like a stick.
Like a toothpick, but magic.
Well, it's like just bigger than the length of your hand sideways.
Okay.
As you so like, you know, if you were to grip all your fingers around it, it would just be barely poking out of the top and bottom of your hands.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have you can find about 10 of those.
Yeah, after that that whole ordeal, Nadar, drops his hood and takes off his mask. And he says, oh, "Goodness, I never want to deal with that sort of thing again."
I'm gonna keep the 10 tiny staves.
Do you mean the mammoth, or do you mean the mask? I've seen you only wear that once, I think.
Oh, I haven't explained why I wear it, do I? It's goodness, I'm so used to doing this on my own. I apologize. The mask is, well, as you could tell, I use fear a lot. It's kind of my thing. But as you can tell from my face, I don't look like the most threatening person, even as a dragonborn. So it's sort of to help with the scare, It's to help with the visage.
All right. Interesting.
I mean, does it work? And he puts on the mask and he says, do I look a little more scary?
Paraffin while looting doesn't work on mammoths.
Yes, well, mammoths are stupid.
I think that's something with a fair bit of intelligence would come to fear you, with the magical influence and other forms of enforcement of emotions.
Well, that's the idea, but hopefully we'll get to try that out more in a more violent setting.
We'll see. Hopefully we'll eventually get to this labyrinth.
Yeah, and your brother, he will say, "Well, that was a good show. So good job on that."
Well, let's I suppose let's be on our way before the squirrels come back.
Okay, so you guys eventually make your way to the coast. You guys meet up with your ship, and you guys head north.
That was the perfect encounter. I loved it.
So what do you guys think about that encounter overall?
It was perfect.
I want to find out more about them.
Quite a bit of fun, though.
I actually want to know, legend lore of the mouse. I would like to know why they're at this battle, but I did enjoy eating them.
And I can at least say now that in the maybe year and a half I've played Dungeons and Dragons, I have now tried to make a woolly mammoth, well, basically a woolly mammoth, try to shit itself.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Okay, so as you guys are going, 1 second. Looking for something.
Every generation we have the greatest battle of all our kind. You mean every 2 days? Yes.
But this time there was a T-Rex. This one will be talked about by the legends for a long. You're gonna have to legend lore like Mouse T-Rex Massacre.
It's just like I'm Google searching, like trying to remember that one battle.
This will be taught in like Mouse Folk High School. Like, never mess with the T-Rex.
And half the kids will barely even believe it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and then they'll mess with the T-Rex, and then be like, "Oh, we never saw a little Timmy Mouse again."
So as you guys are traveling north on your ship, you guys actually see a massive iceberg floating downward.
Steer clear from that.
Definitely will be doing that.
Glacial prison.
Oh, that's actually cool. Wait, I kind of want to go there.
That's
a big sword.
Again.
Yes, that's a sword, but is that a face?
Yes, he's been stabbed.
It might be a primordial being. We've seen a decent number of these.
Yeah, we killed one.
I don't want to remember that. I was very dumb then.
You were a bird and then a T-Rex.
That thing is massive.
Do we want to check it out? See what's up?
I say we keep with our current goal, and then if we continue to want to investigate this, we can.
Oh goodness! No, yeah, yes, I totally agree with that. Let's let's keep on track for the moment.
Hey guys, I'll just be right back in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Alright.
So, yeah.
There
So
could very well be very cool loot there, though.
We currently need to take care of something else first. We
I have
can...
Yes, I know. The world is freezing over.
Parafair, I have confirmed that there is some legendary artifacts in the place that we are currently heading to.
Okay, alright. And then I just turn the steering wheel away. I guess it's called steering wheel, yeah. Steering wheel away and get back on course.
okay.
Isn't it called like the... Oh, what's it called?
The helm? I've heard that before, but I think that's just like, hey, go man the helm. That's just like the
Yeah.
entirety of it, not just the wheel.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I think the helm and wheel are kind of synonymous.
there it is. Okay, I'm moving this. I am not going to lose this damn character sheet again. I've been looking this whole time for the fucking Garfield character sheet.
I saw it on Roll20, I think. Isn't it like all the way at the top?
No, it was in one of the factions of Gabrielle. So I pulled it out now, so I got it now.
You do have a lot of tabs in this thing.
Yes, I do, and I lost this one character. So I was like, where the fuck is it?
It's just called Boat's Wheel.
We're just the players. We're only seeing a small fraction.
We see like
I know.
5% probably.
Yeah.
I know. When I got in here, it was an absolute mess.
Okay.
But anyway, keep going. Yeah, sorry about
Okay,
that.
so you guys eventually enter the docks of into the docks of Elro.
I actually, Drac,
Hmm.
On one of the days that we're traveling, I want to cast Scrying on what's her name? I want to cast Scrying on the did Garfield give us the names?
Oh yeah. So you you would have talked with him during this time, and you probably would have told him that you lost contact with Zorn.
Mm-hmm.
So he would tell you, Ghost. He was a prominent member, and he has minor illusion, so he can minor illusion his face, which is actually a skull with a ghostly flame to it.
I'm going to cast Scrying on Ghost then.
Okay, you see that they are in the midst of a battle. So as you cast Scrying, your vision goes up into the air and goes far to the west, and you just keep going west, and you go over the ocean, and you see a very large warship, a gray warship, very ornate, very well crafted warship, and you see that they are in battle against some cultists that you've seen before at Skull Island.
Alright.
And they are currently in the middle of battling these things, and you see just in the periphery a dead kraken. And just in the periphery, and you see them in the midst of a battle with this same oceanic cult that you encountered before and decided to not investigate.
Oh yeah, the guys who brought me back to life.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's gonna come back to bite me in the ass later.
You
Probably.
become a Kraken.
It's like like Shadows of Innsmouth. Now I'm a fish person.
It's like they planted a seed, like what's it, xenomorph? How they plant seeds in you?
Oh my god, there's a face hugger on me.
Oh lord.
Yeah, those things are disgusting.
A chest burster. That's a fish.
Well, I know where the war portal is now.
Where is it?
Near the body of a dead Kraken.
No. Oh no. So you did scrying on Ghost, not the war portal.
Yeah, but from what I know, they have the war portal.
They have it, yeah.
So, we'll have to head back south again if we want to be able to grab that.
Well, let's get this thing first, and then we'll go get that thing.
And as you mentioned, that Garfield says, "Is he dead?"
Who?
Ghost, is he dead?
I believe if he was dead, the spell would not have worked. So I'm pretty sure he's alive, but he's currently in the midst of
too
combat.
bad.
You really don't like that guy, do you?
Well, when he kills all your friends and yourself, yes, might hold a grudge.
Well, don't worry, Garfield. We'll get him eventually, and I promise you, I will make sure he is on his knees and begging for his life.
Okay, that's a little bit far.
Ghost, I hope you're watching.
But yeah, like that's like what? It's not a real win unless you subjugate your enemy.
Remind me to never become enemies with you.
Yes.
Very wise thing. Very wise thing to do then, indeed. Yes.
So, all right, okay, brother. Well, we're here. Welcome to Elril. As you see, it is a very, very nice place. So, I believe I already have the handouts available to you.
Of Elril?
Yep. One
Should
second.
be points of interest, right?
Yep. There it is.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh,
Lovely.
I like those trees.
Same. It's a Minecraft jungle.
Yep. So as you guys approach the city is a city like Phaedaya, built within the trees, but much more finely crafted. As Phaedaya, it was built naturally from the tree structure itself. These are platforms built around the tree to be. They're still non-intrusive with the environment, but much. It's like a upper class version of Phaedaya.
Interesting.
So, all right, brother. Welcome. I'd like to welcome you all to Elril. So, Dragonborn, the Deep Gnome, and especially the Durga. Yes. So, is there any story you guys like to work out with them because they're not too keen on elves? So, Garfield's an elf. That's good.
Is me being a dragonborn a problem?
Elves are highly racist.
Well, I mean, I knew
Not racist,
Some
more
elves.
elitist.
Some elves. Not all of them. Don't put us all in a basket.
Well, I mean, I don't think I'll be that. I don't think I'll have much of an issue if anyone gives me trouble. Well, you know, maybe they'll be running in terror.
We don't really want to get thrown out of the city now, do we?
I don't think you want to do that. No, that wouldn't be a good idea here. Look, just follow.
I know. I know. I'm just saying I can take care of myself. Don't worry.
Good. So he will actually lead you guys up through the center street.
I might be able to do something about that.
So, and he will lead you through a partial garden area to a center teleportation circle.
Huh.
Assuming everyone has vision.
Oh, let me zoom out. Oh,
I can
we're back here.
see it.
Oh, there we
It's
are. Okay.
It's pretty obvious.
Yes, Spice Man. I remember.
So he'll say, "All right, everyone through," and he'll bring you through, and you guys will pop up here.
I have 2 player characters up there right now. Because one of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that's fine. It's not like that you're gonna be able to attack people twice.
That'd be awesome, though.
Yeah, after the teleport, Nadar kind of shivers a little bit. He's like, "Oof, never get used to that."
So all right. So he'll say, "All right, one moment, please." He goes up and he talks to the lady in front of all of you.
Actually, brother, I'm sorry for interrupting this conversation, but is this for private use, or is it used by anybody that is able to cast such spells? For this teleportation circle, specifically.
That's something that we could probably talk about.
Alright.
He'll begin to talk to her. So all right, everyone, this is Elrora. He's like, all right, so who are you? Your names?
Kyrian Silzador.
Period. And you're a high elf?
Yes.
Okay, high elf. Parafear, what are you again?
High elf.
High elf, 2 high elves. Okay, Garfield's actually a sun elf.
That's just another form of high elf, I believe.
Yeah. So it's like, and she actually takes a good look at Neldrick's like, what is that?
This is our traveling companion. He's very good at telling stories.
Nick, you might want to mute yourself. We can hear you We can hear you shifting.
Okay.
Just while
So
you're
that
shifting.
To be,
So at this point, Neldrick he will actually walk up to her, and in his size, it's very imposing, and it's like he's like moving in on her space, and he like ducks down. He's like, "It's a pleasure to meet you," and she actually like winces back in like a little bit of fear, just at the look of his dead like stare face.
yeah, please back off from the lady. You see, not everybody's so welcoming, but yes, he is very good at what he does.
Trust us, he's a big blue sweetheart.
Would you like to hear a story? No, I'm fine. Thank you. Okay, so now what is your brother's name again?
Haxion.
Haxion, that's right. So Haxion has vouched for you. So all of you can stay in the opening on this deck. But for all the non-elves, don't cross any bridges. You can go anywhere you want without crossing bridges, except for the elves. The elves can go wherever they want.
Alrighty then.
So he's like, "All right, brother. No, is there anything that you guys you and your party need?"
Just a few questions I have for you, Haxion. You seem very well known in this place. Is there a way? Is this place mainly? Is the reason why they're so elitist is because they fear the other races, or is it just because of safety?
No, it's mostly competition. You see, the elven leaders were late to coming here, and the other races had a head start.
I see.
So they're not too keen on giving outsiders knowledge of what happens here.
Good to know.
So that's why, and frankly, Elro, where it is, it's far away from the other races, so it's very difficult for them to get any information on Elril and who their dealings are with. And frankly, we have enjoyed an exclusive relationship with Feodaya, and from that, with the mages of Dominus Ildau, which the other colonies have not been able to achieve.
And how has that benefited you?
It has. And he just leaves it at that.
Thank you for the information. Last question. Where is the nearest library? I have some reading I
can help you out with that. So for those of you that can't cross bridges, is there anything that you would like for us to do for you?
Oh, yes, actually. And Nadar pulls out his mace and he says, is this city known for its store of adamantine or some such?
Let me see. So he's going to do a. Let me see. What kind of odds should we get? Because it is a pretty rare item, but this is a pretty snazzy place. So, D20 with advantage. Yeah. Is that? Yeah, we could probably. I think we could probably find something in that.
Ah, good. I just need my mace coded, that's all.
Okay. So, yeah, we can probably work something out. So do you? I wouldn't probably know how much that would cost. Would you know? So I could.
Oh, yeah, I know. Adamantine weapons are about 500 gold more than their base price. So I imagine coding costs. Yeah, it's 500 gold plus the original amount.
Well, no. The thing is, like, if you were to like to buy the mace and the coating, it would be 500 plus.
Yeah, okay, but
So
the coding is just 500.
okay. All right. I could take that.
All right, and of course, Nadar pays for that.
Okay, 500 gold.
All right, I'll sort that out myself. You guys can do whatever you want.
Okay. So that will be done. Okay, so let me see. So you guys can explore for those of you that this entire area is free for you to explore. You guys get rooms. So you can find a room that's available. There are there are 4 rooms available. They each have 2 beds each. So other than that, there are so for anyone else that can't leave, that can't cross bridges, is there anything else you guys want?
Just the items I already purchased before we read.
Oh,
like,
right, got
like,
it. Okay.
Before
Yeah,
we
I also
retconned.
go back and buy the what's it again? The Boots of Winterlands.
Okay, got it. So, oh yeah, brother, you were saying you wanted to learn the teleportation circle.
Yes, if that is possible.
Wait, actually, a quick question for the DM.
Yeah.
I could also get my weapon enchanted here, right?
Yeah, possibly. What do you want to get done?
Oh, the great sword that I had poured the magical liquid over it.
Yep.
And I thought we wouldn't get a chance to stop off at a city that might have higher end stuff, but yeah, would I be able to get it enchanted as a +1 or?
It is already enchanted.
Okay.
So if you want to get something else enchanted, it would probably be your mace.
All right. Well, it
And
is what it is.
remember, +1s require attunement.
Yep.
Really? Because
in Jack's game they do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well, I've already got full attunement anyway, so you know what? I'll leave it as is. My weapon's already magic, and I'm doing. My weapon's already magic, so I should be fine.
Okay.
Just the adamantine mace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
what did you want,
Neku?
Neku?
You're muted.
I know. Takes.
Yeah, I understand.
What's up?
Is there anything you want the other group members to get for you while you're here? You unmute. You didn't answer any questions.
Oh, I guess you didn't hear me.
Oh no.
No, not really.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, you might have to speak a little louder with that mic. It's not the best quality mic. But yeah.
Yeah. So let me see. So Parafear, Kyrian. Yeah, I guess it's just you two that can go about.
Elf gang.
Yep, Elf Gang. So, what is it that you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, last time we were here before we retconned, I basically just bought the 2 potions of the resist cold, and that's all I really was gonna do because I don't have a lot of money.
Yeah. Okay. So, and you do have the merchant area available to you. So you guys can explore that, and so Kyrian and your brother Haxion, he actually brings you to a friend of his.
I'm back.
Okay. So Haxion brings you to a friend of his.
Oh,
He says, "Hiya, brother. This is Cylinder."
hello, Cylinder.
Yep.
Okay. I'm assuming this is a library.
Oh, sorry, Celindo.
Celindo.
So CELYNDIL. Celindil. So what's your name, sir?
I am Kieran Sizador, Haxion's older brother. It's nice to finally be here and see what he has been able to do.
Oh, yes, yes, he's very good at what he does. So, is there anything I can help you with?
I'm mainly in the business for books at the moment.
On what?
Mainly the fiendish type of the Nine Hells.
Oh. Okay. Oh, so you want? Oh, okay. I might have something like that. So, what would you need something like that for?
Do you want the short answer or the long answer?
Yes.
There's a demon incursion that I'm trying to stop, and knowledge on them would be most helpful.
Demons.
Devils, my apologies.
Devils. What is this devil? Oh, hold on. Is this what's going on in Alborn? We actually heard about that.
Yes, it is. I'm surprised that you know.
Oh, we actually learn more than you might quite think here. So yes, that's a very strange thing. Do you know how that happened?
Not the slightest idea.
Make a deception check.
Ah, crap. Okay, don't screw me now. Okay.
Hey!
This is a +3. Nope. Okay. So, well, hopefully it doesn't get too bad and spread this way. Yeah, we heard what happened in Fayadaya and what you did for them. We actually really appreciate it to have a one of our kind represent us in the rescue.
Yes, it was very fortunate that we were headed there at that time.
Okay, so 1 second. There we go. Okay. Copy. Okay, so here's so actually, since you have been of great service to us in keeping our relationship with Fair Diet and coincidentally our relationship with Dominus O'Dowd strong and intact. So yeah, I could give you a thorough codex on the Nine Hells if you'd like.
That would be most useful. How much would that be?
For your service and your brother, a gift.
All right. Thank you. I will put this to good use.
All right. And I see.
Oh. Wow. That's gonna be a good read. Okay.
There
I
you
take
go.
that, give him a nod, and then I will leave.
Okay. You come
Oh,
out with more DM materials.
That's the wizard life. Brother, about that teleportation circle.
Yes.
Is it public use or private use?
Well, look, you know me here. As long as it's you, I don't think there'll be too much problem.
All right.
Just I mean, if it's just you and the other oh, that's fine. If you're gonna bring the rest of them, just try not to do it too often.
I will restrain myself.
Yeah, because it doesn't look good on me if we let outsiders in.
I see.
So yes, you can, but you know, try to use it for yourself or our kind.
I understand.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
As Kyrian proceeds to spam the teleportation circle. It's elitist.
Hey, you know what? In Skyrim, all the races are actually racist. we actually talk to all of them.
This is just the Almeri Dominion.
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah,
those guys.
They're assholes. Fuck the Thalmor.
You know, you actually have a good point because like almost every single one of them has some kind of hot take.
Yeah. 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 Every single race in Skyrim has a hot take on every other race.
Okay. But I will read up on this, and then I, whenever I manage to. This is a day after I cast Scrying, correct?
Sure.
Okay.
Because you can cast Scrying anytime on the way up here.
Yeah. I am going to cast Scrying on the, remember when I gave that Elven Blade to the one guy? The what was it? The Elven Rebel.
Okay.
I want to cast Scrying on that to see where that thing is.
Okay, so you cast. Okay, the Elven Rebel. You gave him
Not on him, on the item.
right on the item. I'm trying to. So on the Elven. So which person was this? Was this a halfling? Was this what?
It was. I gave it to a halfling to give it to the elf that was helping the halflings.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're gonna cast Scrying on him. Gotcha. Okay.
Not
so,
on him. On
right.
an object.
Got it. On
so
the. I got it.
succeed.
Yeah, got it. So, so as you cast, your vision takes you north of Alborn. So your vision flies across many forests over the edges of some mountains, some hills, some rivers, and you look down onto this rocky cave entrance in the middle of a forest, and at the front you see two Etons sitting at the front, just looking around watching, and you burst in through, and you see inside you see kobolds, gnolls, goblins, ogres, hill giants, all throughout this cave system, and your vision just flies through the cave system. You finally see him, a number of other people sitting around a table talking. You see him, elf. You see the halfling woman, paladin. You see a male orc who has a bit of a gruff, roguish look to him, and a number of other creatures standing around a table, and they seem to be talking and planning out things. And you hear the female paladin halfling say, "I don't think that this place is going to be able to hold us going to be able to hide us much longer. We're probably going to have to leave soon and find another place to set up base, because we're not going to be able to take on these double armies. You say, I don't know what we are going to do at this point. And yeah, and at this time, so at this point, and you see more of the same. You see ogres, trolls, hobgoblins all around, and they seem to be preparing for something. And at that point, your vision fades.
All right.
And that's an actual place I have built.
Okay. I'm going to cast Sending to him.
Okay.
If you can manage to hold off on your next attack, I am getting a army together to take out Alborn. I think it's a pretty fair deal.
You only get 25 words.
That was not 25 words.
I'm just making. Sorry.
No, I know. I'm finishing there.
So, I would like for you to make a persuasion check.
Okay.
And it's going to be tough because of your past dealings with him.
Yeah, I know.
So it's technically with disadvantage.
So disadvantage persuasion.
Yep.
I believe in you.
Double nat 20s.
You might want to just pour and roll that 8.
It's too late.
Too late.
No, that's right. After you roll, you can't do it.
So he's up. So I didn't have to worry about adding pluses. So, okay. All right, Slaver.
I was just gonna say to myself in my room, touche.
So you get that he doesn't believe a word that you're saying. What you get is that he probably thinks that you're trying to lure him and his companions into a trap. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that made me laugh.
I mean, it's not undeserved.
No, it's entirely deserved.
So actually, Nerdar, there's a whole history you know nothing about.
I'm aware of the history. I know enough to know where they're coming from.
Yeah, I've been telling him
You've been
about
telling him?
just the fun stuff.
I
Naturally,
feel like you're probably giving him like communist propaganda, not the actual story.
I'll have you know it's anti-feminist propaganda.
Touche.
But yeah, no, don't worry, guys. I know the context. I went out of my way to find the context, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
No offense to B, but that makes me laugh. Because I am a girl. Anyway.
All right. Well. All right. Keep rolling.
Yep, keep rolling. So at this point, Haxian, he could say, all right, so I actually know where you need to go.
Oh.
So it's a mining area. Actually, it's a bit of a little mining area. It's a couple that actually run it.
Can I legend lore? What's it? This is like a player to DM question. Can I legend lore ancestry of somebody? Like to see if they're connected to somebody else?
To see, you have
That's
to
probably
know.
not legend lore.
Yeah, no. The thing is, this is for.
Because the last time I dealt with the mine, well, a lot of bad things happened.
Hey, we did get an angel friend.
And then we destroyed the entire city of Alborn.
You win some, you lose some.
So it'd be kind of yeah. No, you couldn't really legend lore a strange mind that you never heard of.
Okay. All right. What were you saying, brother?
It's actually run by a couple of dwarves. It's actually it's the closest mining area. It's like right on the glacial wall, actually.
Interesting.
So yeah, I'll take you guys there, and you can guys can do what you want from there.
I appreciate your joining us
Well,
temporarily.
I'll take you there. I mean, we're family, right? I mean, if you got no one else in this world, you got family, right? Right? And he gives you a little light jab in the shoulder.
Yes, of course. Giving no body response whatsoever.
All right. So he will he will lead you through the northern forests. So I can put our handouts. And you will and you will eventually see if I can find it without taking up too much time. There it is. Good. I'm glad I didn't have to take too much time to find it. So he will lead you and you actually pass like a little bit of a light stream, and the stream is actually not a stream itself, more as it's more of a glacial wash coming off the ground. And you eventually come to where the glacial wall meets and mixes with the mountain. At this point,
I see.
and he will bring you to the mine itself. 1 second, make sure everything's kosher. All right, everything looks good, so I will bring you guys over. All right, so Haxion, he'll introduce you to the couple. 1 second.
Is that floor made of gold?
No, those are just
No,
lights.
those are lights. Those are lights.
All right.
Okay. So Haxion say, all right, bro, this is Lafor and Baran. Sorry, Lafor Baran, this is my brother Kyrian. These are his friends. There's the big blue guy.
It is very nice to meet both of you.
So, what you guys doing here?
We will be doing business here.
This is the ass end of nowhere. We don't get many people up here.
I can tell.
So, what brings you guys here?
We are currently attempting to find a labyrinth called the where is it? Labyrinth of Elora, and we have reason to believe that it is somewhere nearby here.
I don't know shit about that.
Really?
No, that doesn't tell me why you're here.
We wish to enter your minds and see if the entrance lies within.
Yes, what she said.
You can try and make your way through. There are actually limits to where I can go in here, because there are apparently enchanted glacial walls that I can't apparently get through.
Enchanted glacial walls?
Interesting. I will give these a further look. Okay.
So yeah, you guys can go in as you see fit.
Alright, Valen's gonna start walking.
I mean, with your permission, I suppose.
Actually. Well, I don't think that you guys are gonna steal rocks from me, right?
I certainly wouldn't.
I don't think we're here for money right now, but yes.
Okay. So-
Nadar gets about halfway into the entrance, and he takes out his mask, puts it on, and pulls up the hood of his cloak. And he says, "All right, let's get down to business."
All right. So you guys, so leading the way, Valen leads in. You see that it splits into two different directions.
Now the ice wall is to our left, yes?
Say what?
The ice wall is to our left, yes?
So what he'll tell you is that there are multiple ice walls. That the thing is, he's gone in different directions. He is mined in different directions, and eventually he would mine so far in a direction he would hit a enchanted ice wall.
I see. In that case, let's just, let's head left first.
Sounds like a plan.
What's down here?
1 second. 1 second. Boop. Let me get rid of that. So you go down there, you find rock and rubble where he's been mining.
Okay, I couldn't tell because the map's blurry.
All right.
What is this?
Looks like more rocks.
In a mine? Insanity.
Okay. Man, this path really goes for a distance. Guys, guess what I found? More rubble.
What? It's crazy.
Okay.
We'll check out over here.
Yeah, Kiri and I are going right.
So this is the ice wall here, yes?
It seems that you, as you look, you do see a wall of ice in your way.
What did I just find?
Is that also what I found?
Red.
It is also what you found.
Red. I
Okay.
don't know how I feel about this.
So what you see there are coal embers. There appear to have been the dwarves had a fire there at one point.
So, my Warhammer's got those magical flames covering it. I'm just gonna press it to the ice wall and see what happens.
Okay. So you press it to the ice wall. The flames lick the ice, but the ice does not seem to melt.
Even though they're magical flames?
Yep. Even though they're magical flames.
Alright,
It's also magical ice.
I'm gonna rejoin with the others then.
Okay.
Wherever they went.
So this is an ice wall right here where Kyrian is?
Yep.
Alright.
Nadar is just currently on the lookout.
Okay.
I would like to try to punch the wall.
Before
Okay.
you do that, I can't stop him.
No, you can't. I'm about to punch the wall.
Okay. Punch the wall. All right. So
Do
you
I hit the wall?
You hit the wall. Kind of hard to miss the wall. So you hit the wall, and yeah, you hit it. It just you hit it. You get a good impact on it, but it just more vibrates than anything else.
Interesting.
I am going to.
Do you have Dispel
Cast.
Magic?
I do have Dispel Magic, but first I want to know what we're dealing with. So I'm going to first Ritual Cast Detect Magic.
While he's doing that, I believe I have it. Yeah, I'm gonna ritual cast Identify.
Okay.
And while they're both doing that, can I try and stab it with my sword?
Yes, you can.
It is glowing, so I'd like to try.
Okay, so you go and stab with your sword. It does not go in at all.
What?
Does not go in at all.
Even with a nat 20. Damn.
Even with a nat 20. So,
Alright.
So Kyrian, you get that it is abjuration.
Okay.
Okay, and what you get, Valen, that it is also abjuration and more akin to it is a type of shield spell.
It appears to be some sort of shield spell.
Actually, it's more close. It's actually it more resembles Resilient Sphere.
Otto's Resilient Sphere?
It appears to be similar to Resilient Sphere.
Interesting. That just means that it can be dispelled.
Well,
And such is my specialty. Drac, is today the same? Like, did it take us a few days to get up to here?
Yeah, it takes you a few days to get here.
Okay, I just needed to make sure. So that means I get different portent rolls. Yes. That makes me happy. Okay. So for the dispel magic cast, I'm gonna use it, and then do I add my my spell attack bonus, or do I just add my intelligence modifier?
No, it is a spellcasting ability check. So you just make a attack roll using your spellcasting.
Okay, then I will use. Well, I'll force it to be a 12, which is then plus 9, so 21.
Okay. 1 second. So with that, there we go. Okay, so with that, the wall actually shatters, and you actually hear. Okay, and the wall shatters, comes on the ground, and you hear in the distance more shattering.
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't know if that was me or if that was something else, and I don't like it. Parafair, you go first.
You go first.
Sure.
Valen will go first.
Then.
Valen's already walking.
Okay, guess you're going first.
I'll bring Magnus along.
Yeah, the moment Nadar hears the shattering, he just comes running.
I was like, let me get rid of that.
I opened the wall.
Thump.
So at this point, as you start to see little thin strands crisscrossing the area. They look like spiders' webs at the first sight of them.
Are they made of ice?
Do you touch them?
Yes.
Okay, so you touch it. As you touch it, it instantly melts in your hands, and it's very liquidy. It's like a very thick liquid. It melts in your hands and dissolves.
Huh. Seems like a very
I'm just gonna
phenomenon.
make a general perception check.
Okay. So, okay, perception. Okay, so you see stalagmites and stalactites. You see some. You see more of that. It seems like harmless webbing for the most part. For what is it? Because it doesn't like stick to you or anything, and if you were to touch it with anything warm, it instantly melts it. It's kind of strange.
Are those eggs over there?
That's something you can examine.
Alright, is everyone with us?
I'm gonna investigate this egg right here.
Neku?
Okay. So, a Parafair UK, so you go to make an investigation check.
I'm not touching it, I'm just looking at it.
Before we do anything, the Neku and that, you need to bring them up. Maybe you need to come up. Just
also,
because if we get
detect
attacked...
magic is still going.
You're fine, I just don't want you all the way back there if an attack happens.
Not if, when.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, okay, so as you go to examine it, something begins to lash out at you.
Before that happens, Drac, do I sense anything with detect magic?
No.
Okay.
Nope. So, at this point, now you have the weapon of warding, right?
Who?
Neku has the
does.
weapon of warning, yes.
Right. The weapon of warning. So, you guys don't get surprise attacked, but they do have advantage on the initiative check. So, select your tokens and roll initiative.
Yeah, that's in that one. I don't know why it didn't register me clicking my token.
Boy.
I'll fix it.
There's a
Don't
lot
worry,
of
guys. Speedy Monk is here.
Yeah, I haven't casted haste on you yet.
I'm still speedy regularly. I just meant I can attack multiple times. Maybe I can take more ice spiders out at once.
There could be shadows too.
Oh, fuck.
No, not any more shadows, please.
I don't have very good strength, so I don't want any strength sapping shadows.
Okay.
Do I have better strength than you?
I have a 9.
Kyrian is stronger than you.
Sure. We'll have a punching contest to figure that out.
Okay. So, you guys do have Calamir, and you guys have. I'll control Garfield for you. Because Garfield's coming along.
Oh,
I wonder if
okay.
Garfield's gonna die. I'm calling it now.
And you got Neldrick. So, okay. So, let me go ahead and roll for these guys, your new friends.
Hmm.
Do you mean the spiders or actual companions that are our friends? The
spiders.
The spiders.
Cloakers aren't spiders.
I'm calling them spiders.
Oh, they're like stingray bats. That's cool.
Okay, you bring them up. So, not sure how far we'll get. Let me see. Turn.
Hey.
Turn. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. To the front token.
We still can't see them, by the way, Drac.
1
Oh,
second.
there they are.
Oh.
I like those.
That's all of them. So this one doesn't have a turn.
Yeah. I don't like them.
They're like weird stingray bats.
Okay, so we're gonna see how far we get. Actually, they have advantage. That's good. Because one thing about cloakers that they are that you can't tell by looking at them, but they are. That's part of their innate things.
So I can't tell that they're stingray bats.
No,
Nope.
I see them as spiders. You see them as bats. I don't know. Giant sees them as giant popsicles.
Yummy.
Goes
Melchior
to
just
lick
eats
it.
one. Just eats one whole.
And
Man, of course the one with the 20 is the one right in front of me.
Calamir. So let's add them a turn. 1 second.
You know,
So
I think I know what my next character's gonna be. I'm gonna make a character that has just ridiculous perception. Nectar's inspired me.
ridiculous.
His perception is 25.
His passive?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes.
I thought mine was high at 18.
In other words, literally has eyes on the back of his head.
What a god.
I cast eyes squared.
Now you have to wear glasses, fool.
That'd be good enough. All right, descending. So, first up, okay, Magnus. You see 5 bat-like creatures leave stalagmites and begin to make their way towards you and your party aggressively.
Nickel.
It takes a minute for me to unmute.
Yeah, you're fine.
gonna fire my at this.
You might want to
Okay.
step back as well too.
I
About
don't want to
the
move.
okay,
I just don't feel like it anymore.
okay. As for the headphones you have, it might have a switch on the cord that allows you to mute the mic. If that's easier, it might.
I'm just gonna shoot at this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damage.
Oh, that hits. Okay, 11 points of damage.
Gonna fire the same one at him with active.
Okay, so with that, that hits as well.
This plus 10.
Okay.
And I believe that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so you go in. Jesus, you did a lot of damage. Hold on, that ain't right. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, all right. So 78 minus. Okay. All right. So you shoot 2 shots at this cloaker. The cloaker immediately next to Paraffir. Let me see. And that is an action. Okay. So. All right. So he is going to make. Three duplicates of himself.
Oh.
All right, Paraffir.
I can
And
still
you see 4 cloakers hovering you.
Can I tell which one is the original?
Let me see. Cloaker my theory of itself, duplicates. And they mimic in shifting positions to make it impossible to track which cloaker is the real one.
Okay. I assume at this point, then, any of the 4 could be the real one, not just the one who was originally the real one.
You probably think it's a single one making all these illusions because you saw him do it.
Right, I mean, like, on the actual board. Like the tokens. I assume it doesn't. I just.
He's asking if the same token that it was before it made the duplicates is the real one or not.
Right, I would assume it's not, considering now I don't know which one's the real one, is what I was saying.
Which?
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna go for some. I'm gonna sword swing at the one right in front.
Okay. 1 second. Let me see. Rolls randomly determined. Okay, so 14 actually just hit, so roll a d4.
A d4, gotcha.
Misses.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let me see. Yep. So you hit. Yep. So you actually hit one of the false cloakers.
Okay. And then I'm gonna take another sword swing at a different cloak.
Okay. All right. Roll a d3.
A d3.
That hits another cloaker.
A false one. Gotcha.
Yep.
Flurry of blows. Go for a.
Okay. Roll a d2.
50-50 chance.
50-50.
With Paraffir, more like 20.
Okay, you hit the real one.
Hey.
All right. And then at that point, I gotta roll damage.
Yep.
And then I'll go to punch that one again.
Okay. Roll a d2.
Oh, a d2.
Yep, you gotta roll d2 again.
Just still a fake one up.
Okay. You hit that one again.
All right, so I need it to make a deck saving throw, and it can no longer take reactions.
Okay. Dex.
That
Yeah.
definitely fails, so it is now prone. I punched it to the ground.
Okay. Looking at that. Yeah, so okay. All right, with that, it is. And is there anything else you want to do?
There is. No, I'm good.
Okay, with that, it is this cloaker. He is probably. One second. What is that? Okay, he is going to try and help his friend. He's going to make an attack on you.
Okay. Miss.
14.
Definitely miss.
That's a miss. Okay, so Neldrick. So Neldrick, he is going to see you there, Parafear. And he's going to say, well, how about we get this party started properly, shall we? So, Neldrick. Parafear. Make sure, yep. So, 1 second. All players. Since you guys are level 9, he has his level 7 abilities.
Ooh.
So, you, for the moment, turn into a giant young brass dragon. So,
Very nice.
Wow.
you get to take a full turn right now.
So I get a full turn. Okay. Multi-tag dragon makes 3 attacks. One that's biting 2 with its claws. All right. I guess at this point I can probably tell, since the prone one is a real one, then I'm going to go for all 3 attacks towards the prone one. And I believe I get advantage if he's prone.
The other illusion mimics it perfectly.
Oh, so they're both prone. Okay, so roll a d2 again, I guess.
You know,
But I do have advantage if it's prone. Yeah, double team. That's what I was thinking.
That's what I'm thinking of as well.
Okay, so okay, yeah, you hit him.
Right.
Go ahead and roll
And how do I roll? Okay. And then claw attack.
Hold on, how do you deal 9 piercing damage?
I clicked on the bite.
Really?
That's
That's all it does?
It doesn't do that much.
Okay.
2d10 plus 4. I just rolled low.
Okay.
Typically,
alright.
if a creature gets multiple attacks, they don't do that much damage. But if it gets only one attack, it does a lot of damage.
Right, gotcha. Okay, so go ahead and roll another d2. Hey, man, you're just getting lucky.
So that's the real one again. Much better. And then one more.
Okay. Roll d2.
Shoot.
The other one is gone.
Poof. Alright.
Didn't want to do the dragon breath, huh?
Thought about it. I figured if multiple attack. No. I probably should have done Dragon Breath. Whatever.
Oh, whatever.
It'll be fine.
Okay, so until the start of your turn, you are still a young brass dragon.
Cool.
Garfield, now it's time for me to show my stuff.
Wait, did your AC get lower as a young brass dragon?
Yeah, by 4.
Yeah, you're.
I have more hit points now, though.
Yeah, that's the trade-off.
Okay, so he is. Let me see. What is he going to do? He is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look down. He's going to cast Burning Hands on both of them.
Ooh.
So they got to make dex saves. 1, 2. 1 succeeds, 1 fails. Actually, what is his spell level? What's the spell level for a level 7?
4th.
4th? Okay. Okay. So he does a total of 36 points of damage to one. Actually, okay, so the one he does 36 points of damage to is just clinging to life. Barely.
Just screaming.
Yes. He's just barely clinging to life. All right. With that, that'll be the end of his turn. Calamir, what would you like Calamir to do?
Calamir is going to, on the one that's low, he is going to roll his third level 3 times a day. Actually, wait, no, that's not. The signature attack.
Roll a d4.
All right.
Okay,
4.
it's going to be Ray of Frost.
All right.
So there is the universal sheet you can use. So universal attack roll plus 6.
22.
Okay, that hits. So whatever damage you do, it is going to kill it.
Okay, I think the Ray of Frost does a D8.
Yeah, but it's at 1 hit point, so it's dead.
Ah. It freezes to death.
So yeah, so it forms into an ice cube and shatters.
Good shot, Calamir.
Okay, so with that, Nadar.
All right, give me a minute. I'm just trying to making sure I've got this. I'll move my full distance up to here.
Okay.
And Nadar stares down the 3 that's in his sight.
Okay.
And he, well, and this is what happens. He starts laughing. Well, he starts laughing. And he says, "You all have no idea what you're in for." And hang on, I'll just get the aura up to.
Okay.
30 feet.
1 is still slightly out of range.
Two's better. Two's better than none.
Actually,
So,
hold on.
yeah.
It says 30 feet, right?
Yes, it's a 30 feet.
Yeah. So
Yep.
yeah, that's actually within 30 feet. Your circle's a little off.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
well,
all
it
3
is
of them are within 30.
Yep.
Oh, it is what it is.
There's
Yep.
also one down south.
Well, let me see. So that you can see. So it has to be within his sphere of sight. So he's looking in one direction, which is north.
Alright.
So, all right.
yeah,
So
the DC is 16.
16. All right. Let's see. Let's see if my
Force one
CRA
of us.
cloakers can. Hey, first one succeeds. Hey.
Damn it!
All right. Last one fails. So the one farthest away fails.
Oh, well, better than nothing. And yeah, that'll be my turn for now.
Okay. And with that, all right. Now it is this cloaker's turn. He is going to. He was totally not afraid of you. He's going to come straight at you.
All right, do it.
So he comes. He comes flying through the air. And comes and he goes to make a bite at you. Damn it!
Doesn't hit.
Bastard. And hey, that hits.
That one hits.
You take 5 slashing damage. You take all of that.
All right, I'm good.
What the fuck? CR8 bullshit.
I'm pretty sure
All
they're
right.
supposed to be minions.
Yeah. Okay, so this cloaker, he is going. Let me see. All right. Okay, so he is going to. How far away is everyone? Okay, so he is going to come down, get within sight of everyone.
Attack of opportunity.
He didn't come. He didn't go past you.
You showed him going down. Okay.
Well, he's gonna go down this way. So
Alright.
he's gonna come down this way.
It's barely avoiding you.
Yep. So, okay, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
I make that as a dragon, correct?
Yeah.
I don't get my pluses to wisdom.
No, you get your dragon.
Alright, so that should be just a d20.
And,
really?
yeah, I have advantage, but I don't need it. But...
Fuck.
So this is for him. So Neldrick actually succeeds because he has a plus 6 to wisdom saves, and the DC's a 13.
God damn it. I would have succeeded if I wasn't a dragon.
And
I have like a plus 9 to wisdom saves.
Okay, so and also Calamir makes it. So Calamir makes it. So who fails?
Me.
Only the
Only me.
dragon. Okay, you are frightened.
Nadafa does no. Okay.
You are frightened.
Wait. Oh no, I don't have that because I don't have Fey ancestry, do I? Fuck.
Nope, you are.
Oh, that's against Charm. Oh no, not Fey ancestry. What is it? Stillness of mind.
And you're a dragon until your turn.
Yeah.
That's fine. Once it becomes my turn, I can just use Stillness of mind and cancel it.
Okay. All right, Kyrian. So actually, so you see this cloaker get in sight of all of you and lets out a big giant wail. Actually, I didn't roll for Garfield. Wisdom. He's actually pretty good. He makes it easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just barely made the wisdom save, I think.
It was DC 13.
Yep, I just barely made it.
Wait, actually, let me just draw a line really quick. Yep. Okay. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I get there? Hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but then Garfield would be there.
Fuck it, hit Garfield.
I want to move to right here.
All right.
I think I barely can dodge that one cloaker's. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I can't. So I'll take an attack opportunity from the cloaker.
Okay.
Right here.
From the bottom one? Okay, got it.
Yeah.
1 second. Oh, that'll be interesting. See if I can hit you.
No.
Fuck! That was bullshit.
I'm gonna look at Garfield and say, you might want to duck for this, and then I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt, hitting Garfield, this cloaker, and this cloaker, because it is a 100-foot line.
Oh, you couldn't get in front of Garfield?
No, I don't have enough movement.
Oh. So
You could tell him
really?
to duck.
Serious?
I tell him to duck, and then I'll force him to take a a 19 on his saving throw,
Okay.
plus whatever. So he
Okay.
automatically succeeds.
Okay. So he takes 16 points of damage.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
he still takes damage. But yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So these guys got to make a dex save. I wish these guys were better at stuff. These guys need to be better at stuff.
don't worry, Jack. You'll hit us with the boss soon and kill Parakeet
Yeah, this is
again.
bullshit. CRA.
Why did I?
CRA. They need to be like CR2. These guys suck.
Seriously.
Hey man, they made me use 1 key point. That's a big thing.
So they both fail. They both take 32 lightning damage.
And well, I use the Channel Divinity, but I get those back on a short rest, which is literally just an hour.
Do
Yeah.
you get them back on a short rest?
Yeah, Channel Divinities for Paladins come back on a short or long rest.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Same with my key.
Okay, so the frightened thing, is it when does he make a saving throw?
At the end of his turn.
Okay, so he's gonna fly away.
Bye.
Yeah. Actually, he's got pretty good distance. So. All right, so Valen, your turn.
Finally.
Yep.
So, Valen's gonna bring his warhammer down and slam the bottom of the handle part of it into the ground, and he's gonna cast Daylight.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Where do you want the center to be at?
On my Warhammer.
Okay, on your Warhammer. Okay. So, if there were any illusions, they would be gone. So, they are light centered. They now have disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks. All right.
I prepared this in case of the shadows, but this works too.
Yeah, this works too.
And that's my turn. Alright.
Okay, Magnus.
Okay, I'm gonna fire another shot at this guy right here.
Okay.
With sharpshooter on.
Okay, with sharpshooter shouldn't be too hard. 15 minus. No, that misses.
I'm gonna redirect it to the other one. The one closest to it.
Okay. Make another attack roll?
Yep.
-5.
That one's a 13. Or 12.
Yep, minus 5. Still misses.
Alrighty. Gonna fire the first one again with sharpshooter.
Okay. That hits.
Okay, damage. So 20.
All right. You actually, okay, so you fire your arrow, and it sinks into the base of his chest, and it sinks in pretty deep, and you see this greenish blood come out.
Alrighty. Satisfied, he's just gonna pass his turn.
Yeah. All right. With that, that cloaker is dead. So, Parafear,
I am back to
you shrink, but you were still frightened.
All right, I use my
terrified.
action. Stillness of mind.
You are no longer frightened.
But that takes up my attack action, doesn't it? Right?
Yes, it does.
And that means I can't even use flurry of blows.
Nope. You
So
can run around.
I could run around.
I mean,
I think I'm just gonna chill.
Stand in front of me.
Why would I stand in front of you? All you do is cast lightning. I don't want to get hit by lightning. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna chill here. I'm just waving at this cloaker.
All right, this cloaker's waving at you, and he is going to attack you.
Waving
Very
at you
bright
with
out.
his
Miss.
mouth.
He misses.
Disadvantage. 17.
Advantage.
17 does not hit.
So with that, he is going to. You're going to get a attack of opportunity.
All right, I'm taking that.
So you do get to have an attack.
Woo. 9 damage.
All right, so he gets that. How does he want to try and make his escape?
I don't
5.
get extra attacks with attack of opportunity, do I?
Nope.
No.
Figured I'd ask.
25. Yeah, so Nadar, you're going to get another one. 30, 35, 40.
oh wait, I got a attack.
Attack.
You get an attack of
opportunity.
opportunity. Yep. Because either
Alright.
you or Valen.
All right.
He wants to get as far as he can before he gets hit. That hits. Just barely hits. Another 10. So you swipe and you cut a big gash in one of its wings. It's looking pretty damn bad.
And Nada just screams, "You can't run from the inevitable."
Hear me!
And with that, let me see. So, Neldrick is going to look at that fleeing cloaker and use his signature psychic attack. He hits. So with his signature psychic attack, he deals 2d10 damage.
Ooh.
He deals 8 points of damage, and you see, and And as you as you watch Neldrick, he his face grows dark and grim, and he looks and he has this like little uplight come to his face, and he starts to tell like a short story of a horror. And the cloaker screeches in pain as he racks his mind. It is Garfield. So Garfield is going to do what all good warlocks do. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. That one is done.
Destroyed.
The best cantrip in existence.
Yep. He's going to do another Eldritch Blast on the other one. That 18, so it takes 13. Yeah, he would cast Hex on it. So
They've infected him. He's now Texan.
Okay. So he kills one, and the one below Nadar is very messed up. So with that, it is Calamir's turn.
25 minutes left, Drac.
Yep.
Calamir is going to... He can do 7th level stuff, right?
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he has access to his entire sheet.
Sweet. Okay, he is going to cast his 7th level... yeah, his 7th level thing.
Okay.
So,
roll a d4.
Oh, yeah. 1.
Blight.
Blight. So, within...
Ooh, that's a good one.
So his, so it's a DC 15.
He's gonna have to move up to be able to do it.
Yep.
I can't move him.
Sorry.
Yeah, just move him up to like right here. Yeah.
Okay. So does he want to hit the weakest one or the strongest one in sight?
Actually, yeah, he'll keep moving up he'll move up next to Garfield and then get the strongest one.
Okay, so I'll roll his Constitution save, and I need you to roll 8d8. That's a fail.
I have Blight, so I'll just cast that.
Yeah, just cast that and roll damage.
45 necrotic.
45. Okay, so you cast Blight, and you see black veins just form all over this cloaker, and it just starts to screech.
Very nice.
Blight is no joke.
Drac, does the wizard fellow have the 5 out of 5 HP, or does he have the normal HP?
No, he has 5 health levels.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a different calculation.
Okay.
With that, okay, Nadar, the one below you is really messed up. The one above you is pretty beat up.
All right, well, I'm going after the weakest one first.
Of course, Conquest.
Yeah. Douse the flames of hope.
Wow, we traded like the nicest paladin ever for like, I beat on the weak ones.
I mean, it's what you get with the Conquest, but
Yeah.
Nadar is honestly a sweet guy. He takes his oath very seriously.
He
But yeah,
takes his
anyway.
conquering seriously, okay?
I'm a nice guy, but if I'm told to conquer your village, you better be prepared.
Pretty much. But yeah, anyway, so here we go. I'm going after the weak one. Mind breaking greatsword.
Okay. That hits, and will most likely kill him. Yes.
So yeah, what Nadar does is basically he grabs the thing and just viciously slams it onto the ground, stomps on it, and then runs it through with his greatsword, screaming like a madman.
So you see this Dragonborn go a little bit wild with his attacks.
And then he slowly turns his gaze to to the one that's left right behind him.
And you see its eyes go a little bit wide as you turn back with your merciless glare.
And I attack it.
Okay. Oh, but you are just looking at it a bit too hard.
Yeah, I was trying to sell it too hard.
Yeah. You try to sell it too hard.
All right, well,
D&D
there
is
we
like
go.
too much edge. Too much edge.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know that's a sign. I need to tone it down a little bit. So you know what? That's my turn.
All right.
You just apologize to the cloaker. Sorry, that was a bit too much.
I'm sorry. I went too far.
It just like completely misses him. Like he lifts up his muscle, like, oh, I'm terribly sorry about that. went a bit overboard, and then puts it back down.
While stomping on his brother's like lifeless corpse.
Okay. All right, Cloaker, I need you to roll well and stop making me look bad, okay?
Disadvantage.
Oh, fuck me. You know what? He is going to...
See ya.
Oh, I'm gonna catch this fucker.
Wouldn't wanna be ya. Oh no, he's going to duplicate.
That's exactly what he does, of course. Why wouldn't he?
He inks.
Made me ink.
So with that, he is going to flee. So you get to make an attack of opportunity.
Alright, fair enough.
Against all 5 of them?
Alright,
4.
here's
Just-
one.
No, oh, sorry, it ain't 5, it's 4. So I need you to roll a d4.
Alright, here we go.
Gotta be a 4.
Nope.
That's not a 4.
You kill a duplicate. So he's got
Yeah,
2
as-
duplicates. So
Yeah, as he kills the duplicate, Nadar just screams, "Coward!"
with that, he takes off. All right, Kyrian, it's your turn.
Well, if he's going to run away, I might as well make it a bit more interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna move to right here. And then I'm going to... Oh, what should I do? Yeah, why not? I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb on him.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. 13.
Misses.
Okay, it was gonna be lightning damage, but it flies past him.
Flies
Don't
on-
collapse the cave.
All right, with that.
It's only plasma that I'm throwing at them.
Okay, so that stuff happens. Valen, your turn.
Does the other guy who fled make his wisdom save?
Let's find
There
out.
was one that fled, remember, because
Nope.
of fear?
He fails.
He's still shitting himself.
Yep.
Alright. So, let me just say something really quick. It's an action. Okay. So, let me just... Okay. I am going to move my full 25 feet.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And here's the funny thing about daylight, it's not concentration.
No, that's good.
So, yeah.
Right, so, 1 second. Let's see. Save position. Oh, actually, you got close to these things, they all disappeared. Pew. Yeah, specifically you was you got close to them. So they got to make what is that? A con save? Wisdom save?
It is a wisdom saving throw. The
Okay,
DC is 16.
He succeeded, but he still takes
Half.
9. Yep. All right. Magnus, you might be getting the final kill here again.
Again. Every time, I swear. You're always stealing my kills.
He's always stealing the kills.
Hey, someone's got to be the closer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Someone has to take the credit, and might as well be him.
Magnus fires again with sharpshooter once more.
Okay. All right. You rolled good. You might be able to get a one shot. Okay, that hits.
10 plus minimum of like another 10, so minimum of 20 damage essentially.
Yeah,
This
go
will
ahead.
be fun.
Go ahead and roll the damage. 19.
Oh, wow. I was wrong.
Okay, he is still up, but you mortally wounded this thing.
Well, I want to physically wound it too, so I'm gonna fire again.
Yeah,
So that's a
hit.
15.
Yep. So, with the sharpshooter, he is down.
Let's still roll damage.
All right, he is down, and the other poker is gone.
Just
There's
took
another
one
one?
look at. Just took one look at the Conquest Paladin, shat himself, and ran away.
Yeah.
I ain't dealing with this. See ya.
Exactly. He said, "Nope, not dealing with this." So with that, the area is secure.
Alright, we might want to end here.
Yep, that's what we're probably gonna do.
I call for a short rest.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and with your short rest, you guys will be level 10.
Oh, hell yeah!
So that
Right,
means
diggity
we get all our stuff back because we leveled up, yeah?
Well, you don't get you don't get your spell slots back
Okay.
because this is you're in an ongoing dungeon, so your losses still have to keep up.
We could say we take a long rest.
Do you want to take a long rest?
I don't think we should take a long rest.
I mean,
I don't know. That seems a bit dangerous.
we could. We're right nearby an exit. We're like, what?
Yeah, we could just walk out, tell him,
100 feet
hey,
away?
don't send anyone in. We opened it up. There's dangerous things in there. We'll clear it out.
I could make my dome right in front of where the glacier was, and then nothing could get past.
But
I could just-
it all shattered, remember?
No, I can make my dome. I have what's it?
Yeah, but the other there was another entrance on the other side of this mine.
I know, but I'll just block this one off. We don't have to worry about that one. I can block this one off with my dome, and you guys can all go back because I'm immune to, or I'm resistant to poison or cold damage, so it won't affect me.
So,
Okay.
so for right now, we'll just say for the moment that you're taking a short rest, and then you can change your plans or do whatever next round, next time.
All right.
So-
Next
Well,
week.
thank you all for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Hanging by a thread, hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control.